Well, what does it matter if you're an elected official or not?
Come on. Yes, it does.
Cash Patel's not an elected official.
But he's the head of the FBI.
Yeah, but he's not elected.
But he got sworn in by the Senate. Elon did not.
So you're saying that, and again, I could be wrong about this, but you're saying that if the president hires anybody to look into...
All right, so I kind of covered this clip a little bit before. I'm covering it again because I want to have the raw reaction of... I don't think this was even the clip that I covered. I could be wrong. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but I'm covering it a different way because I'm going to watch something here because this is Mr. MAGA, Brandon Tatum, and he so I just want to watch it a different way. So, all right, let's just go ahead and provide reaction.
Anything. They're not allowed to do it unless the Senate swears them in?
Yes, if you're going to be over how the federal government spends people's money.
But the amount of people that spend our money that are part of the federal government that we have not sworn in is what's caused all this bloat and bureaucratic that we're dealing with now.
I don't know anything about that. I'm not even going to sit here and act like that. I do.
I mean, there's all these programs.
I do know that's the problem with Elon Musk.
There's all these programs that they're slashing right now, right? Again, I don't even know what they're slashing, but there are all these programs that they have said have gotten a lot of bloat. In other words, that there's a lot more people have hired. They've hired for these certain interest projects, and these interest projects have been potentially completed, and those people haven't moved on to work on anything else. They're just still there getting paid by our money. We didn't hire them. The Senate didn't hire them. Somebody at that company hired them. So I guess what I'm trying to understand is I don't
know how that works. I really don't.
I think it works just like
when you're
committee.
FDA, you're in charge of nuclear weapons. I don't know how that works.
The Senate can't come in and approve every single person that's hired on every single committee. Maybe they could. Maybe it should be done where the Senate approves the person that's the head of the committee or something. Maybe that's the pushback. But I guess what I'm trying to say is if you have nothing to hide and there is no issue, let's look at the books.
No, sure, but it has to be.
Why is that a big deal?
You can't have unchecked, unauthorized power from somebody who's not an elected official. You're rich.
Go. It's finna get better. Just 1 second. Let me clarify this a little bit.
Let's see what he has to say, and then I'm going to clarify it.
Nobody, every FBI agent is not sworn in by the Senate. The director of the FBI is. The director of the FBI controls the FBI. So we get the people at the top of the food chain. That's like when you have a senator whom you vote for and they get elected and they get sworn in, the senator's aides and assistants and people interning, none of them have to get sworn in. The discretion of the senator is how they begin to fill positions within their Senate office. Same thing with the president. The president has given authority to then pick certain people that are not sworn in. Like the deputy FBI director is not sworn in. The director of the FBI is, but the deputy is appointed by Donald Trump and can be removed by Donald Trump. So you can't vote him in and you don't have to impeach him. So when he says, I'm going to create an agency to do investigations with the constitutional authority that's afforded to the president of the United States of America, the commander in chief, he can then select somebody in good faith that will carry out a certain job. And if you don't have a security clearance, you can't see top secret or classified information. You can only see X, Y, Z. And for them saying it's already been debunked, they saying they got access to your social security numbers. And they have access to your social security numbers before Elon Musk was alive. So what are y'all talking about?
But that's not debunking it, okay? You see why there's certain things I won't say to y'all because even though I feel it, if I don't have the facts in front of me, I'm not going to say it. To say that they have access to your social security numbers has been debunked, and then to say they've already had access to your social security numbers, what has been debunked then? They still have access to your social security numbers. And this is why MAGA has really, for me, has become the cult that, the left says it is. And that's just nothing else I can say. Because Brandon is sitting here breaking down all of this, oh, well, you don't have to do this and you don't have, and the president can appoint and everything. That's all fine and dandy, but everybody forgets the fact that Elon Musk gave hundreds of millions of dollars to Donald Trump, right? So I feel like there's a conflict of interest here. I don't know. I heard that they're pulling the reins on Elon. I don't know, right? But what I do know is these people are sure everything is okay. That's what I know. And I'm not sure everything's wrong. nor am I sure if it's okay. I'm saying that it is okay to be cynical of it. You're supposed to be cynical of government, no matter who's in charge, bro. Especially, this isn't a monarchy. I might be more comfortable if it was a dictatorship, because then at least I know it's one person, right? But this is America, so I'm not trying to bring that here. There's people surrounding the president who have paid the president, who paid their way to get things done. Okay? And if anybody is acting like that this is not something to think about, then they're lying to their audience. And that's just a fact. Let's just see a little bit more of what he has to say. These people, they just make up look, it's not that it's just to be sure and say everything is going right. Okay, yeah, like I get it, man. W's, yay, Trump won. We want to be hype and all, but like, yo, we gotta like really remember that we don't know everything going on. So I can't be 100% sure.
Put in my company, so shut up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't just
Boom. Tell me he's deceiving or not telling the truth.
Wait, hold on a second.
You don't give a. He's like, listen, they can hate me, but all these people that hate me own Tesla stock. So how much you hate me?
It's different. It's different when somebody.
You know what I mean? Like, how much you hate me if all of y'all drive a Tesla? How much you hate me if you all invested in SpaceX?
I agree
how much y'all hate me if you're all on X? So it's like, you hate me because your friends retweet you when you say shit about me. But at the end of the day, when you got to put some money into the stock market so your kids go to college, you're going to put it in my company. So shut up.
I'm going to be honest with you. I can't just.
Boom. Tell me he's deceiving or not.
But okay, that's fine. You're right. Yeah, I want to know what the good stocks are and everything else. That does not mean that I need Elon Musk inside the government and everything. And so I hope they are reining him in. But what I'm saying is, just because of that, it's not about. Like, I don't know this guy. You think I hate him? There's something going on with him and his baby moms right now. And I think it's crazy that one of his baby moms started tripping. Ashley St. Clair started tripping and saying that, he does nothing for us. And this, that you knew what you were getting into. This guy pays a lot of money to take care of you guys, and you knew what you were getting into. I do not hate Elon Musk. I just have a problem with the conflict of interest of a person who gives $100 million to the president and gets to get inside the government, who already has interest of getting money payments through Twitter and everything as X, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? Who has interest, who's slashing different kind of protection agencies that I know don't always work for us. But my God, am I wrong for being cynical about this?
I'm not telling the truth. Andrew Schulz is right on the money. Like, it's all a pony show. I mean, I think y'all understand it. It's all a pony show. It's all bull crap. These people are stupid. They don't. I see cars driving down the street. Tesla owners against Elon or something stupid. Like, that's like somebody super chatting me every day because they hate me. That's like somebody buying all my merch because they.
But if they like the way it runs, like, of course I'm going to buy a car that I like the way it runs. That doesn't mean that I like everything you do.
Mad at me. I hate Tatum. That's why I'm going to buy 3 shirts today. And I ain't going to even use the discount. Can't stand him. Tatum store people against Brandon Tatum.
Okay, so I'm not here to shill for his store. I've given this enough time. This is like what I'm not for. MAGA is about the people. That's what I thought. Is Trumpism the people? Not about, we're going to clap for everything that happens now that Trump is president, or we're not going to question it. Nope. I've always been cynical. I don't fit in this mold. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.